All right, it is June 3rd, 2019. It's Monday. There's somebody doing construction shit right outside my door, so I'm sure you're going to hear that throughout all of this. But last episode, I talked about just going out and having fun, and I have to say that was exactly what I got to do last night. So I went to see Jonathan, and I think I talked about this in one of the episodes. I went to see Jonathan, and Stephanie Michelle was there, and Daryush was there at the House of Blues. And afterwards, we went to to the Cheesecake Factory, and we hung out with this dude who was in the show. And I was there very, very aggressively criticizing the show. I really thought that everyone there thought I was an asshole because I was just saying like everything that was wrong with it and the way it was produced, the comics that were booked, what the comics did wrong, and yada yada yada. And so I thought, I left that interaction assuming that they hated me. And then Jonathan was like, "Hey man, we got this show on Sunday. I have this show on Sunday. Can you give me a ride?" And I was like, "Can you give me time? Because I don't want to be his fucking chauffeur." And so he messaged the guy Alex Crawford, and so we both got 5 minutes. And I'm wary of it. We're driving up, and I'm just like, I don't know what I think about this. And we get there, and we're in like a beach city, like a really nice beach city. And we get there, and it was fucking awesome. It was amazing. It was the most fun I've had at a show in a very, very long time, and in every way, like. And I talk about all the time, buddy system, trying to create high quality professional shows, and sometimes I feel like when I go places, that's not the goal. It's just like, here's a microphone, and here's some people sitting here, go on stage, and you know what? I'll work with that. That's fine. But there is something to be said about production value, putting on a good show, and my God, did these fucking guys put on a good show? Like. In 4 days, they got a camera crew together. They got paid audience members. They got I'm going to talk about the band soon. They got a band that was dope as fuck. And they got me and Jonathan, which was cool. But it was, let's see, hold up. So Alex Crawford was the guy that booked us. I want to work with him again, very much so. And the show they have is called Sunday Night Salad. It's at Sunday Night Salad on Instagram. It was fucking amazing. Like I was genuinely honored to be at that show. There were like they had this atmosphere that was built. They had music playing. They had a bar. They had fucking security. They had security. They had a big black dude with fucking long jerry curled hair who I'm sure murders people. He had tattoos on his hand. Like he was clearly a bouncer. It was fucking dope. And I got to like perform in front of people that gave a shit. Like I love the workout rooms that we do. I love getting out there and see if I can make something work. But sometimes it's nice for the audience to just sit there and pay attention. It's so fucking nice. I was blown away by it. So the buddy system is definitely working with I've already fucking it up. It's Sunday Night Salad. We are definitely fucking working with those guys because the professionalism and the organization was phenomenal. And so we got there, and I'm not producing, so we're just hanging out, taking it in. And Jonathan and I were like, okay, well, let's. And they turned it. Jonathan and I turned it into a competition before we even got there because we had just watched Dragon Ball Z Brawly or whatever the fuck. And so we were just hyped. We were just like, I want to beat you. You want to beat me. Yada yada yada. And they actually turned it into a competition, which I won. Fuck you, Jonathan. But no, it didn't really matter. But it was just fun. Like. Getting up there and just fucking having fun. It's such a strange thing, man. Like that's a balance that I think I'm really gonna need to work on because I seem to do better. Like I'm not an angry comic. I'm a passionate comic. If I get angry, I think I need to every time I get on stage and I get angry about stuff, even if it's funny, people's reaction doesn't seem as positive as I would like it to be. Like, I'm not a Lewis Black type of comic. I think that if I can translate anger into passion and have fun, then I'm gonna be right in the sweet spot. So yeah, man, I hope that this I can ride this as long as possible, and I hope I can keep clicking into this mentality of like just put the work in, but this is also supposed to be fun, and I had a blast. And then the band, yo, these guys were dope as fuck. Greer, Greer. Look them up, man. Like, we're trying to make some promo video stuff, and I would like to use their music. I don't know if they're gonna we I fanned out a little bit. I think I got too excited because it was just so good. But I don't know. I feel like I creeped them out because I did I did exactly what I don't like people doing to me when I get off stage if they like what I do, which is going up and being like, "Hey man, that was really funny, man. That was great. I loved how you," and just following them. Like, I fanned the fuck out. It was so fucking dope. So I don't know. I hope they get back. I hope I didn't freak them out too much. But Greer, check them out. Greer. Yeah, I don't even really have much else to say. There was definitely a slump there, and I think that I'm coming out of that slump, at least right now, stronger than I was before. And so tonight I'm gonna work on the stuff that KJ was teaching me. So tonight's my goal is have fun, do one of your jokes, add some tags to it. Do one of your jokes. I'm talking third person now, but do one of my jokes and like one joke, maybe two. Add some tags, beef it up a little bit. Learn how to do that, and then just play around on stage a little bit. Be loose about it. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna document how the progression of that goes because that seems like it's gonna take a while to really develop and get good at. Right now, when I try, I just blank. Whether I'm on stage or not, whether if I'm like riffing with KJ, if he's roasting me or whatever, when I try to come up with ideas, I just blank. Or when I do come up with something, fuck, I hope that's not too loud. When I do come up with something, Jesus. When I do come up with something, it's like one thing and I can't keep it going. And then I just blank there again. So that's what I'm going to work on. And I guess I'll just, I'll keep that in updated mode or whatever. When I go to Vegas, I'm not going to work on that. When I go to Vegas, I'm bringing all my A game. I bringing all my fucking A game when I go to Vegas. But yeah, that's going to be my new thing that I work on. Way ahead of the light, but whatever.